All right, the very first thing I'll talk about is the Oscars, because apparently the number one choice for the host of the Oscars this year is Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman. It kind of makes sense because, again, they're both singing and dancing people, especially Hugh Jackman. Deadpool Wolverine's like blowing up the internet, or blowing up the world, actually, I should say, and Marvel, and bringing people back to the theaters. So it's pretty freaking awesome. These two are great talents. It makes sense, but they are fighting for them right now. They haven't officially turned it down, but I heard there's an offer out there. We'll have to wait to find out, but I think they'd be a great choice to host the Oscars. And maybe Oasis can play there, guys. Maybe Oasis can play because they're back together. As we said, they've been playing in the UK. Now they just added some dates to North America. So if you're going to be here, you can actually see them in the US too, which is pretty awesome because it's been so long since they were together. Since 2009 they were broken up, and now they're going to do a live album based off this too, this whole tour, so people can actually hear it. Because again, a lot of people will not get to see them live right now for this limited tour. But coming out, here's the dates they added for North America. They added August 24th, 2025 in Chicago, August 28th in New Jersey, and then the 31st in LA, and then September 6th in New Mexico City. So we will be here. They will be here too. So I can't wait to see Wolverine and Deadpool. That Wolverine. I actually will go to LA. I'll probably go see him here in LA because I love to see Oasis live. They're like
one of the Gallagher brothers looking a little like Wolverine in that picture.
Kind of. Is that what they were saying? I kind of see it a little bit, right? I kind of see it. The Wolverine stuff going on here. It's interesting, but. Got the freaking chops. Who really has the chops, Mike, though, is Pink Floyd. But Pink Floyd has sold off their music to Sony. This is something that happened. It's crazy. For $400 million, they sold their library to Sony Sony Studios, Sony Music, I should say. But it's like the likeness and the music. But there are some little different things here, little catches here. The deal comprises of recorded music rights, but not songwriting, which is held by the individual writers. Also, name and likeness, which includes merchandise, theatrical, and similar rights, are not included with this deal. But Sony has been getting a lot more companies together, of course. More than $1 billion in catalogs they spent for, Bruce Springsteen, Bob Dylan, and Queen, too. They spent like over billions of dollars for their catalog, and now they've actually added Pink Floyd to it as well. So I'm surprised they sold it off, but you know what? It's a lot of money, $400 million. Hey, they've been here doing this for a long time. It's a good payday, and they still have some rights to their music. So they're probably a great deal over for all of them. So it's pretty cool. Who's got the raw deal right now is everybody that was fucking abused by P. Diddy. And P. Diddy has more stuff coming forward, guys. Now, over 100 people are ready to sue him now over all these sexual allegations, assault, rape, and his sexual exploitation. And that's what the lawyer came forward and said today. And on top of that, some people have alleged that there's actually involved with all these sex parties and all sexual assault, 9-year-olds. 9-year-olds involved with this. Talking about pedophilia on top of that, too, with this whole different case going against Diddy. 50 witnesses, over 300 warrants are put out there for people. He did it. I think he did. But he doesn't think he did it because he did say he's innocent. He said he's innocent. There will be no plea deal. He said that he's going to actually fight this whole thing in court of law. He's innocent. He's pleading not guilty, and he's going to fight this all the way through. People are kind of getting scared. Celebrities like the Kardashians have been at a bunch of parties. They actually were talking about how people are always naked at these parties on their show on Hulu. So that shit's damning. And also DiCaprio is trying to distance himself from Diddy quite a bit because he was at his parties a lot during the time he was doing Titanic when he was a younger actor. And so now he's trying to push Children Queen, apparently 9-year-olds. 9-year-olds apparently a part of this whole thing right now. So there's a lot of fucking shit's coming out. I think it's gonna be bigger than Weinstein, bigger than a lot of the trials we've had in like the past couple decades. I think it's gonna be pretty massive. So we're gonna find out where this goes, and we'll keep you updated. It's pretty freaking scary. He's kind of a fucking monster, if you ask me. But Monster, everybody, is doing great over there on Netflix. Now, is it their best numbers ever? No, but still 19.5 million people watch this from September 23rd to the 29th. A lot of people watch this. 12.3 over the first couple days, over the first weekend. But the thing is about this, that seems like a lot of numbers. Look at the first season of Monster, the first season with Evan Peters, the Dahmer series. They actually did, in their new, because they changed their matrix for the whole thing. Before, they would say it was 300 million views for Dahmer in this first week. But now, based off this new premise, they have this new guidelines. It's actually around 33 million views for the first season. So it's pretty drastic. 19 for this, 33 for the first season, but still people are talking about this number one TV show for like the past couple weeks. So it's pretty great for Ryan Murphy, I guess. And then, again, the Menendez brothers are trying to get out. There's this whole ongoing thing where they're trying to get out. So it's really brought it back up to the American people. So we'll see where that goes. But I gotta tell you, that's really huge. People are excited about that, but people are not excited about Hellboy. No, they're not. No, they're not. And I'm not. We saw the trailer. We're watching the show. And Hellboy the Crooked Man is not going to theaters. Not going to theaters. Yep. As much. I mean, October 8th, though, you can watch it digitally. It will come out. But they're just like, you know what, guys? This is not something meant for the big screen. And we saw the trailer. We know. Yeah, the Menendez brothers again. Yeah, we're not going to talk about them too much. We talked enough. That one night, talked way too much about Menendez brothers. But I would say that, again, Hellboy, this looks like a pile of garbage to me. Again, it sucks as the creators behind it, and he was actually helping with the whole process, but they didn't have a big enough budget, if you ask me, and they should have Guillermo del Toro or somebody else involved with it. I don't know, but nobody wants to see this. But people do want to see. Nobody wants to see this on Netflix. But there is some backlash. I actually worked on this production, so I have a little bit of excitement for it coming out. But it had 10.3 million views, 93% on Rotten Tomatoes. Of course, got Adam Brody in here and Kristen Bell. I worked for Adam Brody on this. I had the beard for a long time, guys. I was doubling for him. But he's a great guy, great cast, great people. And it tells the tale of a true life story, too. So, and it's about two people coming together, falling in love, and it's all based off reality. But there is some backlash because some people are saying that there's a lot of shade on how they're portraying Jewish people, especially Jewish mothers. They're saying that Jewish mothers are coming off controlling, marriage-hungry women who want to plan dinner parties and alienate anyone who doesn't share those same dreams. And so there's a little bit of backlash from the show. But honestly, come on, guys. It's TV. It's based off someone's actual mother and their story. They say that going into it. Leave it alone. And it's a fun project, and it already got picked up for a season 2. So, and Kristen Bell's a sweetheart. She really is a sweetheart. She bought everybody Ray-Ban sunglasses on the whole production. I mean, she's a freaking awesome person, amazing human being. So good for that. Don't talk shit about that. But don't talk shit about Tron. Thank you, Yorick Graves. I've worked on a lot of shit. Worked for a lot of stuff. My MDB has a lot of stuff. It's been a freaking crazy 16 years out here. Don't talk shit about Tron, though. But Jeff Bridges kind of did. Right, Lexi? Don't talk shit about Tron. You don't do it.
Don't talk shit about Tron.
Don't fucking talk shit about Tron. Too many people do. But again, Jeff Bridges talked about Tron Legacy, and he said, I didn't really care for this rendition of me, the younger version, because I kind of look like Bill Maher. And he's like, I look like Bill Maher. And so he kind of freaked him out the whole time. And this recreation was just particularly not good. And he was like, whatever, guys, I understand what you're doing. And I get it. It was weird. The technology wasn't right. It's gotten better now, but I still love Tron Legacy. I can't wait for October 2025 when we actually get Tron Ares coming out, October 10th, 2025 to be specific, with Jared Leto coming in there. And again, Jeff Bridges is going to be in there too as a cameo spot, not as big. But don't talk shit about Tron. Don't do it. Don't do it. Speak no evil about Tron, but speak a lot of evil about Speak No Evil. I know people freaking like this. People have been liking this like 80-some% in Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know why. Again, I like movies. I like almost every movie. I saw this shit, and it just didn't seem like it had a purpose to me. But whatever. It's a reboot. It's a remake. It's a redo based off the movie, the Danish horror Gesteren. I probably just butchered the fuck out of that, from 2022, and it's coming out digitally. So if you didn't get a chance to see it in theaters, it is coming out digitally on platforms. Started yesterday, actually, but now it'll be on Blu-ray and DVD on November 19th. So if you haven't had a chance to watch it, you can watch it streaming now, or if you want that physical media, everybody, a little bit of time, and it'll come out. But speak no evil. And speaking of evil, I will speak some evil about Chucky, who got canceled. That's right. Chucky got canceled after 3 seasons over there at Sci-Fi and USA. And they wanted to do a 4th season. The creator of Chucky, who did the original movies and worked on this, had a plan for it. But unfortunately, the studio was not buying it. Now, they did 2 parts to season 3. And 4 months after season 3 came out, the last part, it has been officially canceled. So if you're excited about this, I'm sorry, guys. Chucky's going to take that little knife and fucking get the fuck out of town. I'm more excited about Sherlock coming back. Because this show, if you haven't watched it, so excited about this. Benedict Cumberbatch is so fucking good at Sherlock Holmes in this. There's like a BBC production that actually just kind of went to Netflix. It blew up. Martin Freeman's in this too. He's great. I've worked with him before. He's an awesome human being. And I think they're a great cast, and they're a great Watson and a great Sherlock. And the producer came forward and so they're still holding on to the sets. They're maybe rotting away. Sue Virtue talked about this, but she said she's trying to get the team back together, and they're aggressively pushing forward to have this movie come out. A movie which they were pretty much 1.5 episodes, 2-hour episodes anyway, so, but it's very exciting, guys. And I'm excited about Sherlock. Bring it back. But a lot of breaking news, everybody.
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the pep star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.